after taking so many trades, the result wasn't good at all. Then fast forward to last week, it started with one quick decision, just another trade. Or so I thought. But this one was different. One bad trade can change everything. Here is how it all began. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is Friday and this is the 4th week of me documenting my trading journey and also showing you how I'm struggling to pass my Profem challenge. Now, last week was a tough week for me, I won't lie. Before, in the previous week, like a few weeks ago, I recovered from a drawdown on this same account. Right, this is just a 5k account, so it's nothing to get so serious about, right? Nothing to get so serious about. It's just a 5k account. So I'm just using this account as an experiment to test out my strategy. But I won't lie, this strategy have been in a drawdown, taking losses, and when you keep taking losses in this kind of Profem things, it really messes everything up. The chances of you recovering from that drawdown, it's hard, you understand? It's hard. That's why lots of people don't want to get into a drawdown with a Profem account. Immediately they get a Profem account, they just immediately start risking a huge amount just to pass it so fast. Because if you waste a lot of time on a Profem account, it's gonna mess up your psychology, and especially when you are in a drawdown, you might not even be able to recover from that drawdown again. Because there is a limit, guys. There is a limit. There is a maximum drawdown limit, right? So I recovered from a drawdown on this account, and that drawdown was a 4% drawdown. Last week, I came down 6%. Last week was the 3rd week, right? So although I didn't document everything on this channel, guys, look, it's not easy to film this video right now that you're seeing. I am currently using another phone to film this video. So filming the video is not easy for me. Sometimes, you understand, it's not easy for me because this phone is not mine. The phone I'm using to film this video right now is not mine. So sometimes the phone is not around, you understand? So I have to just wait until the phone is around. That's why last week I didn't film everything throughout, but I would still update you the trades that I took and the losses I also took. Last week was a tough week because I came down 6%, then it was remaining 2% because this account is just 8% for me to blow the account. So when I lose 8%, the account is gone, understand? So it's just 8% maximum drawdown. Unlike other Profem accounts, you need 10% maximum drawdown, right? But here is 8% maximum drawdown. So which is kind of like tough because I was in a trade last week. Since I recovered from that drawdown before, I started risking 1%. I said that I need to pass it quickly so that I don't get overwhelmed with everything, understand? So that I don't get worked up with the account. That's why I started risking 1%, because initially I was risking half, that's 0.5%, right? But I started risking 1%, you understand? Since I'm out of drawdown, I'm now at initial capital, so risking 1% is nothing bad at all. But then, taking losses on that 1%, only 8 losses, the account is gone. Last week it was remaining 2%, and I did something stupid. I went and took 2 trades at the same time, risking $50 on the both of them, which is risking 1% on the both of those trades. So guys, out of the 2 trades I took last week, one was NZD USD, as you can see on the screen, and one was AUD NZD. So when this week market opened, AUD NZD was a loss. It was a losing trade, guys. You understand? So immediately the market opened because the both of them were in a drawdown. NZD USD was in a drawdown, almost, let's say, halfway into my stop loss, and AUD NZD was also halfway into my stop loss. So the both of them were in a drawdown. Then the market closed on Friday last week. So when the market opened this week, AUD NZD was a loss immediately. The spread increased massively. When the market opens on Sunday evening, you can notice that spread that always happens in the market. That huge spread, I don't know, it's so huge that it just stopped me out immediately. Instead of stopping me out at $50, the spread increased massively, and then it stopped me out at $58 rather. So after the AUD SZD trade was a loss, the SZD USD was just playing around on Monday. So I just waited for it to come back to initial capital so I can close the trade. Like, I've already given up on the trade. I'm tired of it. I already knew that, yeah, it would blow the account. So that Monday I was just expecting my account to be blown. Only $42 left for me to blow the account. But I just waited to see if it's gonna hit stop loss or not, but it didn't hit stop loss. As you can see on the screen, it recovered from the drawdown and I closed the trade. So this week, I found another trade on Euro NZD. I trusted this trade. I thought this trade was gonna do well because it's a very good setup, as you can see on the screen. When you look at this trade as a trader, you know that, yeah, this thing has a high chance of going up, right? So I took the trade with the remaining $42 on the account, and I was watching the trade come into a drawdown. I saw good trading setups on two different pairs, but I decided to take the trade only on this one, since this one is a high probability for me, but the other one is not very high probability. So I took this one and I left the other one. Now the other trade started going up. Instead of it to start going down, it started going up. They correlate negatively. It means if this one is going up, this one is going down. Right, so the other pair was going up. Now that means this one will be going down, right? So, and I'm buying on this one, which means it will hit my stop loss. I was looking at all these things. Look at, these are the things that come with trading, guys. It's not easy. Trading is not easy, I'm telling you. A lot of things confuse you, a lot of things this, a lot of, like, you look at a lot of things and they are all overwhelming. Trust me, they are all overwhelming. So I was looking at the two pairs, looking at how they are performing. So this Euro NZD came halfway into my stop loss. As you can see on the screen, it nearly hit me out, right? Halfway through my stop loss, guys. So I said, okay, there is no other way out. It must hit the stop loss, right? Because this one is going up, so this one will go down. It must hit the stop loss. And you know, this week was a US election, right? This week was US election and the market wasn't even that volatile. A lot of people thought the market would be so volatile, but it wasn't that volatile. So I was scared of the market. I didn't want to hold the trade that much, since when the election news is out, it will hit my stop loss. So I closed the trade in the middle, leaving me with only $19 on the account. Just like I said, the phone I'm using to film this video is not mine. So that's why I don't take videos all the time. Only when I have the phone available, that's when I can take the video. So when I was taking all these trades, I did not take video. But my account came down to $19, guys. That means the account is gone. It's already gone. It's gone. Even before the $19, my equity was floating $11. The remaining $11 for them to sign me out. That's $4,611. But it recovered back to $19. Then I said, since election is coming, and let me just close the trade. Since it will definitely hit my stop loss, there is no need to hold it. I closed the trade, and after I closed the trade, look at what happened. It went back up. It would have recovered from all this drawdown. Then I can close it out and still have my $42, right? But I closed it at $19. So guys, you see, last week and this week has been a hectic week for me. Look, guys, you might think it's because I'm not profitable. I know you're okay to think like that. It's because I'm not profitable. But now I have a trading system. I have a trading strategy that I believe it works. Believe me, I believe it works. But you see, trading an account with 8% maximum drawdown limit, it's not an easy thing. If you think it's easy, try it yourself. So many people have tried it and made profit, but it's not like that for everybody. Understand? It's not like that for everybody. And I haven't tried this kind of account before with this strategy. And this strategy I was using on my personal account. It was doing quite well. I didn't blow my account with it. But now when immediately I started using it on this profile account, it entered a drawdown again, guys. Imagine 8% maximum drawdown limit. That is too much. It's too much. It's too much pressure on the trader. It's too much pressure on the everything, on the strategy as well. So it's not really easy. It's still possible, very possible, but it's not easy to pass that account. And even though this account is almost a blown account, it's almost gone, that doesn't mean I cannot still get another account and still give the strategy a try, because I don't think I'll be changing this strategy anytime soon. I've been jumping from one strategy to another a few months ago, but when I found this strategy, I loved it. I started using it and it's working for me. I won't change the strategy because of this drawdown, because I blew a 5k account. No. That is not the way to do trading. Because I blew a 5k account doesn't mean I should change my trading strategy. No. And the 5k account only gave me 8% maximum drawdown. So that doesn't make sense. Understand? But it is just experimental. You see, this Profem account and this strategy is experimental. I haven't really tried this strategy on a good account, on a good capital. That's why I decided to try it out with my Profem, and the way it's going on this Profem account, I can say it is in one of the hardest period. But let's see what happens. I believe this account is already gone. There is no more hope. It's remaining only $19. So guys, after that I took another trade on LZDJPY and this trade started doing well. Although it came down to my stop loss, almost hit me out. I was only having $19 on the account, so I was risking the whole $19, understand, aiming to get like 2 to 1 or even 3 to 1. But then it came down into my stop loss again. I shouldn't be sad because the account is gone already. With the current state of the account, I was just experimenting, right? You know, but I still have this thing in my mind. What if this trade plays out really well? So the trade started doing well. I held the trade. I forgot about it. I said no, let it be. Let this trade just do whatever it is. Blow my account off, go to my take profit. But the trade started going up, but it was really slow. At some point, since it's so slow, since it's now too slow, I decided, okay, I'll close the trade when it comes to 2 to 1. So I set my take profit at 2 to 1. Although I was like targeting 3 to 1, that's what I do, but the stop loss on this trade was quite huge. So if the stop loss is huge, then I go for 2 to 1. You understand? So that's what I did. But then it came really close to 2 to 1. As you can see, it came really close to 2 to 1. Then reversed. But I was trailing my stop loss. How much did I make on this trade, guys? It's quite sad. I made only $6 on this trade. Because it came down and hit me out. So as you can see, this blue line. So this blue line is the level I kept my stop loss. I started telling myself, why didn't I close this trade when it was up there? But guys, it doesn't work like that. It was really close to my 2 to 1. So let it just hit. But trading can really play you games. It can play you games. I'm not lying to you. It can play you games. So that's what happened on LZDJPY. But there was another trade, guys, on the same Euro LZD. The same Euro LZD that I took loss on. So this trade played out really well on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see on the screen, it's a flag, a bearish flag. I planned on taking the trade as well, but you know, I cannot take two risks I cannot take 2 trades at the same time. I'm only having $19 on the account, so I can't take 2 trades at the same time. I was waiting for confirmation on the 2 trades. The LZDJPY trade gave me confirmation first. That's why I entered that trade first. Then after that one, the Euro LZD also gave confirmation. I would have entered the Euro LZD trade instead of the LZDJPY. You know, in trading, whenever you take a trade, you expect that volatility to kick in so that you can just go to your take profit immediately, so that you can avoid the stress and all these kind of emotional things when looking at your trade. I was watching the 2 trades and this one was really flying down with speed and this one was just very slow. The LZDJPY trade didn't even hit my 2 to 1, but the Euro LZD almost hit my take profit. As you can see on the screen, it came really close to my take profit. Really close, right? Let's say this should be 10 pips to hit my take profit. Understand? So it came really close. Had it been I entered this trade, it would have played out really well, right? So that is it, guys. That's what happened on Thursday. Then I found another trade yesterday being Friday. USD card and Euro card. So I was waiting for confirmation on the both of them, but the Euro card trade didn't give me confirmation real quick. As you can see, this is a triangle pattern, and when you see this kind of triangle pattern, it's a good continuation pattern. Understand? So you know what I trade is continuation or reversal pattern. But on the other hand, the USD card trade gave me the confirmation. It's not even high probability, it's not very high probability. The Euro card trade is more high probability to me than this USD card trade. But since this one gave me the confirmation first, I entered this one. What is the confirmation? For it to break this zone, retest it, then I enter from there. This one broke the zone, retested it, I entered. But after this one, then this one completed the confirmation. So now I'm on the USD card trade, and this is Saturday. The market is closed, right? I will update you about this trade next week. What I'm having in my account right now is only $25. I risked all of it on this USD card trade because if I don't take this account back to $100 or 2%, then I will be risking everything until it gets to $100. You understand? Until it gets back to 2%, I'll be risking everything. What will I be doing with $25? Like, the account is blown, it's gone. I've already given up on the account. I already know this account is gone. From $5,000 to $4,625. So guys, it's gone. The Profem account will sign me out really soon, because right now the USD card is even in a drawdown. So what more can I expect? It's already in a drawdown. So you know, this Sunday evening spread, it might even stop me out. But let's see what happens on the account. On this USD card trade, you can see this fair value gap. So the market went and tapped this fair value gap. Maybe this fair value gap might help it start pushing down. I don't know. Let's watch and see what happens next week. Guys, I'm telling you, it's really stressful. Trading is not easy, guys. It's not easy. Everything about trading is not easy. I won't lie to you. That's why sometimes you look at all these gurus and you keep wondering, these guys, don't you even feel this pressure in trading? Maybe they have a lot of experience. I will also make some videos about what I think about all these things that are happening in this trading industry. Right? I will make a video about it. So guys, that's it for this video. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also leave your comments down below if you have anything to contribute to this journey. I believe a lot of you like this sort of content because majority of you are beginner traders like me, and also struggling traders as well, you understand? So this kind of content really motivates some of us, you understand? So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. With that being said, thanks for watching and see you next time.